right. Welcome to the Truth is Real podcast. This is your host, Vedo. And we have a few lovely guests today on the Truth is Real podcast. I have the lovely Brown Sugar. Brown Sugar. Yeah, you know. Brown Sugar over here representing 420 today on this lovely Sunday. It's before spring, summer time. But let me keep it moving. We have the lovely T from DC. T from DC. Let's give T from DC a hand clap. All right, okay. Well, this is a special edition, up close and personal too. You know, we're going to go ahead and do two at once. And make it an interesting one. This is two interesting people because, you know, if you don't know about Brown Sugar, you got to look her up. You know what I'm saying? Because she is funny as hell. And if you don't know, you're about to find out today, this evening. I don't even know what time it is. You all right over there?
All right. I'm good.
You good? Okay. Just make sure you're talking to the microphone. Just remember, you got to talk into the microphone. And the camera is that way, so make sure you don't forget to look into the camera, okay? All right.
I thought you were scrolling through a recipe.
Yeah, about to go through a recipe. It's going to be, what would you do? What would you do? And we always love the what would you do?
What would you do?
Yeah, because everybody loves what would you do? What would you do? All right, you ready? T, you know about the what would you do? We've done this plenty of times, right?
Yeah.
All right, okay. So you ready? I'm gonna hit you right. I'm gonna hit you first. Oh no! Don't pass the microphone.
How you
Don't
holding
pass
it?
the microphone.
No way, no way, Jose.
You gonna
No way.
No. Brown Sugar. I'm starting with you.
You don't get
Because
to be off.
this is how we're gonna do it. All right, you ready? If you had to choose one, what would you do? Choose one. What would you do? Would you rather be ugly, or would you rather be smart? What would you do?
Opposed to what? Like, would I rather be ugly?
You have to pick one. You either gonna be ugly all your life, or you gonna be smart all your life.
So the smart come with beauty?
No, you're gonna be ugly or you're gonna be smart. It's
But
no
if
beauty
I'm but
in nothing.
but if I'm not ugly, then what am I?
What do you mean if you're not ugly? No, all right. If you, what I'm saying is,
what I'm gonna look like if I'm smart?
If you're smart, you will be ugly, but you'll be a smart, ugly person.
Oh, so
your whole
just
life.
Either I'm just ugly, or I'm smart and ugly.
And you're ugly and you get to be smart all your life, right? Are you smart and you're gonna be ugly all your life? Which one would you prefer? Which one would you choose?
So if I was ugly, I'm gonna be smart.
Right.
And if I'm smart,
you're gonna be ugly, like ugly.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Look, all right. So if you pick ugly, right?
That means I'm gonna be smart.
You're gonna be smart, right?
And if I'm smart, I'm still gonna be ugly.
No, because but if you
thing.
if you pick ugly, you're not gonna be ugly. You'll be smart. I mean, you won't be ugly.
You know, smoke.
You gotta say the other one. So y'all said the same thing, but you gotta say, but if you're beautiful, you're dumb.
Yeah, if you're beautiful, you are dumb.
So he
right.
said the same thing, but
if you're beautiful, you're dumb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you're beautiful, you're dumb. Mm-hmm.
So ugly and smart, or beautiful and dumb.
Right.
I'm gonna be a dodo bird. Bro. I'm sorry. I gotta be beautiful. I'm gonna be a dodo bird because men see with their eyes.
Okay.
They don't see with their brain.
Right.
They don't be like, ooh, let me get to know your brain. It don't sit on the outside. I be a dumb bitch and have a great life. Fuck that. I'd rather just be dumb, bro. I'm sorry.
You just rather be dumb. So you saying you're not trying to be ugly all your life?
Man, I'm not trying to be ugly at all. I'm not with ugly shit. My grandmama used to be like, don't bring home ugly grandkids. That's what she used to tell her children that she had. Like, we don't do ugly in our family, bro. You don't do, man, we can't even sleep with ugly people because you might have an accident. You know what I'm saying? Then you got this ugly little motherfucker that you got to carry around with you all the time. Asking you as you babysitting and shit, your friends asking, who child you keeping and shit? You got this little ugly motherfucker. No.
All right.
Nah, I just be fine as hell on jets and planes. Dodo bird, I am.
So
Fuck
you,
it.
you don't need to be smart to have a good life.
Fuck that
You're
shit.
beautiful. You said
Let
your
them
life
think
gonna
for
be
me.
good.
They should be thinking for me anyway. Fuck it.
Okay. All right. T, what you gonna do? What you gonna
So,
do? You
you know, my
gonna
opinion is usually a little
ugly,
different.
ugly and very smart and educated,
So
or beautiful but dumb as hell.
I'm gonna go with Alex. It's gonna be ugly and smart because physical runs out at some time.
Uh-huh.
So you're pretty right now, but the longevity of that, a nigga trades you in for something that's prettier in 10 years because that's gonna burn out. If you expect to live long enough, longer than your 10-year span,
Right.
so I'm gonna choose the smart because now the smart, I'm gonna strategize on this nigga everything, and I'm gonna do something to improve myself, and I'm gonna have a strategy through.
He didn't say that.
Well,
was
he just
loud.
said
He
smart.
said you gotta be ugly for the rest of your life. That's what he said.
You are gonna be
No.
ugly
You
for the rest
gotta
of
be
life.
ugly
So that
for
means
the rest of
most
your
men
life.
probably won't try to talk to you.
Yeah.
And you ain't gonna probably get to marry
So
you.
well, let me say this. Let me say this. I have nothing against these women, and I think that they are very powerful. But let me say this: I personally, no disrespect, I would not class Oprah in a beautiful category. I would not class Michelle Obama in a beautiful. They are winning, so they're still smart enough that no matter what age they're at. Here's the thing with the beautiful young. A nigga is always looking for the next young beautiful thing. She don't even have a brain enough to figure out. All she know is this nigga money. So once her 10-year span runs out, she's like, oh, what am I supposed to do? Because she's dumb.
Nah, because she done put in 10 years, so even if it was a prenup.
Talking to the mic. Talking to the microphone. Talking to the microphone.
It don't matter because she done did 10 years. So even if it's a prenup, baby, that 10 years bounce that prenup. Don't fuck around and have some children. Oh, you definitely got to take care of me for the rest of my life because I'm dumb. I ain't even work.
So you said you got to get in the first 30
Alimony,
years. You got to get in the first 30
baby.
years.
What?
You said grab it the
Here's
first 30 years.
She's dumb. She doesn't have a prenup because she's dumb. She don't have it because in that case, then if I'm able to have these contingencies and I'm able to say if I'm smart, then I'm gonna have the strategy. A dumb broad is not gonna have a strategy. You're a smart woman and you a hustler, so you know, like, look, I'm about to get it. But you talking about a straight up airhead, dumb, typical blonde.
But he say you gonna be ugly as fuck, bruh. For the rest of your life, you gonna be smart as hell.
One thing you got to think about it. You got to think about living a life with an ugly girl.
You gotta be
It's,
ugly
'cause
as fuck,
it's
bro.
easy
It don't
to
matter how
say.
much you strategize. Niggas ain't even looking at you. You
I'm a
can't.
billionaire.
Who you?
What happened if you? What happened if you? So,
Who gonna give you the job?
What happened if your confidence level?
Men,
Good job.
But let's
we
say
talking
this.
about this. You talking about two people. You talking about two people, and how many other people have made it because they look a certain type of way?
It's both. So success goes in both ways. But this is what I'm
Oh,
saying.
give it a mic. Talk to the mic. Talk to the mic.
Success goes in both ways. For me, I have a problem with depending on another. So my beauty is all dependent on a nigga. I'm dependent on what you do, how you do for my success. So at the time that you are done with me, and I have nothing, no skill, no nothing, I'm done. But as a smart person, first off, I'm smart. I already strategized what I need to do. So and I said I used a couple of brilliant examples. There are a lot of millionaire and successful women who don't look right, and they will buy a beautiful man. Most people with money will buy body. A dude that has money that doesn't have looks will buy a broad with body, and a female that has money, obese, whatever, will buy a nigga that's catering to her. So the person with the money has the leverage, and typically money and brains correlate. Because if I'm smart and I'm brilliant, I'm gonna map this thing out. Like, it's no way I'm gonna leave myself shit out of luck, and I'm definitely not dependent on a nigga. That's my thing.
Now, okay, what happened?
I'm definitely dependent on a man. I feel like that is a lot of the issue that's been going on. We do not depend on our men or give them that so that they can go out there and be great. I'm sorry. I'm one of those women that believe in, if you with a man, you know what I'm saying? If you with him, if you finally have given yourself, but like all that independent shit, no, I'm not. I'm not all that independent. I ain't about to do it myself. I don't want to do it my motherfucking self. I ain't carrying shit. I ain't doing shit. I need to be in the house. You need to pay all the motherfucking bills because I'm going to make this house fucking amazing experience like you at a retreat every time you come home in this motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Give your babies, all that shit. No, I'm not working. I'm not supposed to work. I'm supposed to be put on a pedestal and all that shit. All that independence. That's some bullshit. I'm sorry. Now, yeah, you could be out here having fun, living your best life, but at the end of the day, no, I'm sorry, all that independent shit. No, I'm not with that. And I don't like it because it's got men, why should I do that? Ain't you independent? And bringing 50 to the table and we 50. And bitch, you a roommate, like all that dumbass. I don't like that. I ain't with that. I'm not finna buy no nigga. I'm not finna spend no money on no man like that. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, why should I do that? I'm already down in the game because I got to sit down for 7 days out the month that you can trap more than me because I got to fucking bleed just in case your ass want to have some motherfucking lineage or whatever the fuck it's called. You want a legacy out of this bitch. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm already down. You know what I mean? And then another week out of that, I'm fucking psychotic. Because I done came off of this bullshit of bleeding for no fucking reason for 7 goddamn days and can't nobody find where the wound is at. This some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? So now we 2 weeks out. So really I got 2 strong weeks to do something. I'm going back in the hole. No, I definitely believe in men and being great and doing what the fuck they need to do and holding their household down. And if you talking to a bitch or you talking to a female and you want her time, you need to make it easier for her in her life so that her time is available. You know she got bills. Here, baby girl, I know you got this going on because I want to spend time with you this weekend. I want to spend time with you this week. I want to take you out of town. She shouldn't have to worry about that if I'm breathing air and you in my face. What? No. Hell no. Dumb. I want to be dumb.
I'll say this as far as the distinction between not depending on a man and being an independent woman. So, here's the thing. I don't want to depend on any person at all because I'm an individual. I came into this world by myself and I leave by myself. So for me, it is a weakness to feel like I cannot succeed in life and I don't have any other skill set to offer unless it is depending on someone else. So that means at the point that this person survives, and this is what happened with that mindset back then, when they passed away, these women had nothing. And then I have no interest in being a cleaning anything. I can hire a person. Again, that's where the brains come in. So I would prefer to have a cleaning person there. I have no interest in coming home, cooking and cleaning. If I do cook, that is going to be something that is a hobby that I do here and there. Now, I want a partner. So I am going to bring a certain level of qualities that you like in me and you, and we're going to make each other better. I'm not sitting here waiting for you to be the only person that provides. So I'm not, just because you're independent, I'm not carrying groceries. I'm independent, but I have a house, particularly because I would like someone to help with that. So just because you're independent doesn't mean that you're like, oh no, I'm going to carry the bags. I'm going to do this and that. It means I have a brain. Let's build your brand. What we doing? We hustling? This your move, this my move. Let's put our shit together. How we gonna get it? But I'm your partner, similar to how Michelle and Barack were. I appreciate that partnership. She has her JD, he has his JD. They went to law school together. I don't feel like there's any form, he's the power person.
Either.
She didn't once he became president.
No, she didn't work before that.
Well, so, we may have different understandings of that, but I'll say this, she's capable. So at any point she has the skill set too. If she wanted to do it, they made an agreement and that was that. But she has the skill set too versus a person who has no qualifications. And now I'm only dependent on him, and then when he leaves me, because like you said, a dude is always seeking the next. He's always seeking the next fresh whatever. He out there. So now that your beauty has run out, he's on to the next. So that's just my perspective.
All right, hold on. Because I don't want to keep on talking. We'll have another topic. That was supposed to be a short response.
It was supposed to be
I'm
short.
going to give you quick. I know you have something you want to respond real quick. 60 seconds. Come on. Go with your response, and then we're going to move on to another topic.
I mean, it's just that this independence should have just gone way too far. I think that the concept, it's just the belief of it, just the it's just gone way too far. Like, I'm not saying that you're not supposed to be smart if you want to be smart, but what was the whole purpose of the design of us being here, period? And what was the whole purpose of the man being here, period? He was here to, and he is here to protect and to provide for us. His body is made a different type of way because of that. Point blank, period. You have to just go back to the beginning of what it is. That's all I'm saying. It just ain't gone too far with the business and the social media. And that's great. My grandmother wasn't left with nothing. My granddaddy left her everything. Most of these women are left with everything. You know, it just, how much have you put into it is what you get back out. You can't be married to a motherfucker for 5 years and think you're supposed to be good for the rest of your life because you was married. No, you don't get that. And most men who have done 10 years usually gonna stay for real. They done been with this one. I done met so many men, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. Men are, especially black men, they are marrying they women, or they be with they women for a long ass time. You got an auntie and an uncle, and probably ain't never been married, but they done been together for 40 years. They done smoked crack together and everything.
All right, okay, that's good. I mean, it's good we have,
We going to the next one. You
yeah,
start the next one.
yeah.
The next one.
It's good that we have two women here with two different views, and it's good. It's good to say that. I got another short,
what
but
she said was
it's good to be able to, open the eyes up to different views, and get people seeing
I know,
different
'cause,
points of views.
I'm in the club, so they don't think I think like this.
Yeah. All right, so there's another one. Since T has the microphone, I'm gonna start off with your short response, right? Would you rather be with a man that was married that would never tell you no, or be with a man that wasn't married that would tell you no 45% of the time?
Yeah, so that's a
Talk to the microphone.
So it's gonna be B for me. Again, I need a thinker. I'm attracted to a person that has a brain. So even as she's speaking, she's standing her ground. Like she like, look, this is the fuck I believe in, etc. That shit is attractive. A person who knows who they are. What I'm not a child. This is not Christmas. A kid on Christmas where it's like, Daddy, please, oh please, and I'm expecting. No, that's not what I'm expecting. Again, I like you as a person. I like you as a person because when we get old, that's the thing. Like when you young, you thinking you young forever. That shit is gonna rot and decay. So now you stuck with this MFer. I'm trying to get my tone together, but you stuck and you sitting on a porch and I can't even stand you. Right. So my thing is that I want to like the person. So actually that's gonna turn me on if he like, nah, fuck no, like, nah, you not doing. And I'll be like, well, why? And we can have that exchange, and you like, okay, come on, let's go.
You don't want yes man.
Let's
You don't
go
want man.
upstairs and
Yes.
Hell no, I'm not into no yes people at all.
Right.
No.
Okay. Brown sugar, what's up?
I'm definitely going with B. Only for me is because the A is you're buying me. That's why you're constantly telling me yes and giving me what I want because you don't want me to go anywhere because you actually belong to someone else yourself. Right. So you try to fill the void with things because you can't give me time or you can't give me the commitment or anything else that I may be seeking because you are married. So I'm definitely going to go with someone because I don't do married men anyway. I'm going with, you know what I'm saying? I'm very capable of getting my own shit. So I'm definitely going with, and I like she said, I need a man who has a brain. Sometimes I'm thinking irrational. I might be on my period. I done lost my motherfucking mind. I done decided we goddamn building houses in Egypt tomorrow. No, bitch, what's wrong with you?
Right. That's true. That's true. So both of y'all like B. Y'all said, y'all don't mind
Definitely going with B.
Y'all don't mind having a man say no
Definitely going with B.
sometimes. Okay. All right. So, quick question. Do you think that what's your feeling when women say men tend to do things with just any woman? Like just they don't really have any standards like that. They just, willing to do things and lay down with any woman they choose to lay down with. It's not any type of standards with that. Do you feel like that's a true statement? Do you feel like that men just go around just doing anything and everything with just any woman? Do you feel like that's a myth that men just, no matter who she is, if they just want to.
My bad. I'm just sitting here like, My bad. I was high moment. Okay, I'm first. So for me, I think that's a hurt person statement.
Right.
I think that somebody who says that are really hurt on the inside from whatever situation happened to them, and they may think that in the situation that the person that he was dealing with was anything on her standards.
Right.
Because you don't know the quality of a person. You don't know what they got to offer on the inside as far as emotionally and physically and spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, a lot of times, I will say this because I work in that environment. Men cheat, number one, because of access. It's easy.
Right.
Definitely if they're easy to access it. But two, because the access has to be easy. It has to be inviting. It has to be comfortable. It has to be definitely taking them away from whatever the bullshit they got going on right then. So it has to be like a fantasy type.
Right.
So whatever it is that takes them there. If they like fucking hot wings and this bitch work at the hot wing shop, you understand what I'm saying? That's how the fuck he ended up fucking with this fat bitch. It ain't had nothing to do with that fact she was a fat bitch. He come in there and get them free ass wings all the time, and they get to talking, and she got to happen to have a great personality,
Right.
and the bitch is a good woman, and she nice, and she take care of her kids, and all she doing in here work, and she worked 3 jobs. So now he feel like he's saving her, and that's all men have been designed to do, because you are made to protect and provide. So a bitch may say, oh, that bitch was anything, but that ain't what he gave her. She gave him a sense of being a man again, and that's usually why men cheat, because women make them feel great.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I went too far. I went too deep.
No.
Yeah, that's
making a man feel appreciated.
Yeah, making them feel appreciated.
That definitely can make a man.
That's
go
gonna make them
left.
cheat easy,
Yeah.
especially if they don't feel like they're getting at home what they used to have.
Right.
So of course you a different standard. Bitch, you done sat in the house and you sitting on his bread. So you go get your nails done anytime. You ain't stressed like this bitch. You ain't working 3 jobs. You got somebody taking care of you, or you got a partner, or whatever the case may be.
Right.
She don't have that. So yeah.
Right.
She willing to be quiet for that extra little light bill money.
Right.
I ain't gonna say nothing when the phone ring, cause you done paid the goddamn car note, goddamn.
So you said, man, that's a myth. Man ain't just out here doing anything. There's a reason. It's a reason for everything. It's a reason. It's a reason. It's a reason. See what you think. Men out here just laying it around everywhere. We just out here just having fun. We don't have no type of standards or anything. Is that a myth on a general men statistics?
So I agree with her in that when if a man feels appreciated or he's
Right.
getting something different that he's not getting, then that's the easy reason to stray.
Right.
As far as sleeping with anything, yes, I have a problem with it. If you know that a chick is a hoe and you sleeping, I don't want to, and that's why dudes and females lie. That I'm not a male. I'm not like an anti-male, anti-female. I'm
Right.
just the realist. People lie because they don't want you to know what they call that, a track record. What they call that shit? Your record or some shit like that. Whatever it's called.
The microphone.
Here's my thing. Nah, I'm healthy. I get an annual, well, not an annual, I get a biannual every 6 months. Why am I compromised? So, nigga, if you sleeping with hoes, I have no interest. I'm not busting you raw.
Right.
So, yes, who you sleep with matters if that's a anything person. For me, I have standards.
Right.
So, it doesn't, it could be, I was a nerd, right? So, it's like, nah, I'm not going for anything. If you're out here doing anything with your life, I'm not the female that accepts anything.
Right.
There's a bunch of people who do that may work for you, but I need somebody that has standards too, because we got to be on the same page.
Right.
If I'm healthy, you need to be healthy. So nah, like who your track, whatever that shit is, whatever that cheat is, that matters to me. Well, actually, let me pause right there. As long as you going to meet with me to the doctor,
Right.
and we both getting checked, for real, what the fuck you did in the past, as long as you clean.
Right.
Now, I don't want you doing just anything now compromising me.
Right.
So you clean today and now you fucking everything. That's an issue for me.
Right.
So you gotta have some type of standards.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So do you think that the women, to say those men, lay down anything and everything, if you look at their track history and their path of their life, a lot of times their baby fathers or whoever, when you look at them, you're like, these aren't the men that you talk about on social media that you're saying that you want. You know what I mean? Like these ain't the rich man or the man that has money or the man that's this. Like a lot of times they end up choosing the man that's completely opposite than what they always say on Instagram
Sweetheart,
and social
it
media.
is way more of those other men
That's what I tried to say.
than it is the ones that
Right.
women are looking for.
Right, it's a whole lot.
The ones that women are looking for with these high standards are not there.
Right.
You know,
And if they are there, it's hard to even.
and if it's a very small percentage, and most of them are gay. I'm just being very honest, you know, and you have to take that in perspective. And the other majority of them are damaged, so you have to deal with that. And then you have the other damaged ones that they don't even like to say they damaged, is the ones that were raised by single female. And I'm not saying that it's you know, it's just it's you know, so traumatizing. But in some sort, if you're a female who was raised with both of your parents, to date a guy who was raised by just his mother and might have been raised, you know, more with women, they have a lot of female tendencies. You know, so it can make, you know, a situation hard to deal with. Like,
Right.
but these other men, it's so many more ratchet men. It's so many. Social media got everybody fucked up. I'm gonna honestly say, since '99, I'm gonna just say this. I ain't gonna lie to you. Since '99, bro. Since nah. When them niggas came out,
Right.
all hell broke loose. Cause it was them, and then it was like Luke around the same time, right?
Right.
So you got them in the Midwest out to the West Coast.
Right.
You got Luke down there. It just was fucked up. So everybody want to live that life that they seen on TV, movies, videos, stuff like that. That's what they trying to do. But most of them can't live that life. So they just, the bad part of that life, which is ratchet.
Right.
They just ratchet. They got skinny jeans on. They can't fight. They want to shoot everything. They can't read. They don't write in cursive. That's what's left.
Right.
So that's what women end up with. And then you sitting here trying to be patient. You trying to learn them. You trying to be nice. But then on top of that, you got the women that's damaged. So how somebody who damaged gonna teach somebody how to not be damaged and you damaged? It's just all fucked up. It just fucked up.
Y'all gonna fuck around and get y'all a nigga that can't write cursive.
Girl.
Right.
And I'm be hiding secrets in the journal. Every day I'm be writing shit about his ass.
Right.
Fucking stand.
So basically, you know, it's a myth of the online hype of these women out here saying this is the type of man they got, this type of man they find, and this type of man they want. You're saying they can want it all day long, but it's a good chance they're not gonna find that man.
Not that man. And then, okay, I will say this. Women have very, very high standards because the reality of it is a lot of men don't even come into themselves until they met a woman that they wanted to be with.
Right.
You know, they be walking around this motherfucker being a piece of shit, and then they meet somebody they want to be with, but the tendencies of them being a piece of shit, they can't shake it.
Right.
They trying to shake it. They don't even know they doing it. It's subconscious. So now they done fucked up with the woman that they really wanted to be with because you been a piece of shit, but you know, it just, man, look. This shit crazy out here.
Yeah,
It's crazy. It's crazy. It is, especially with the old men targeting women now. You know, they got a whole thing going on about the old men who's sick. You know, they are close to hospice, try to get them a wife and shit early, not telling them they condition. I'm telling you, I'm going to hell right now. I'm about to share something with you. I'm going to hell right now, but I was dating this guy. You know, y'all. I got to go and get this out. I got to get this out. You know, I was dating this guy, and he seemed to be real nice. But I knew, my mama called me, but I knew something was wrong, like, because he was real skinny in the arms and the legs. But his stomach was really big.
Right.
To the point where, you know, he had that extra flap that hang down over his penis. It looked like it looked like a W. You know what I'm talking about? The skin looked like a W.
Oh man.
Give y'all a visual, take y'all there. So, you know, it he had a push button start. You know what that is? A push button. You know, when you lift the skin up.
So,
He said he was a grower, but like a push. Okay, so let me take y'all back to it. So, you know, we was dating. He got a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? He spoiling me, buying me furs and shit. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? All right, you know. But, you know, he was throwing me off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He was throwing me off because he ain't had no stamina. Like, he couldn't do nothing. He couldn't eat no vagina. You know, his penis didn't get hard. He just was winded, you know. So I'm like, it's something up with this dude. You know what I'm saying? So, something up with him.
Right.
Come to find out, he's sneaking in the bathroom taking insulin shots.
Oh, shit.
You sick. Talking about some dude. Then he asked me early questions about marriage. Want to get married? Would you ever elope with, you know, all this type of stuff. He was trying to trap me, y'all. He was trying to trap me. Trying to trap me. He wanted a caretaker. That's what they be looking for. They be looking for a caretaker. These women be getting caught up in their relationship with these men. They don't tell them that they sick and that they dying. And now you stuck with that man. Talking about till death do you part. Then he hit you with, well, you know I got to go to hospice next month.
You're like, oh shit, that's what that prenup.
You know what I'm saying? Now you can't. When you sick, you can't do no prenup. If I find out you sick and we dating, that prenup shit, I get everything for pain and suffering.
Right.
I done got them change the pamper too. First of all, having to change grown man shit, I should already be entitled to your house. Fuck your kids. If they ain't changing pampers, nigga, I'm in here changing pampers. I deserve all that. Fuck that.
Second that.
Hey, that's the words from Brown Sugar. If you haven't heard. All right, we got
Next question.
one
I'm
more.
sorry.
One last one. One last one. Have you ever I call this segment, it's an interesting segment. You know, I don't know, you might not have too much to say about it, but I just want to see what you think about this. You ever been screenshotted before?
I don't know what that.
All right, let me break it down to you. You ever had someone take a screenshot of something? No, just of a message or anything and send it out to anybody?
I mean, you mean like sex? You gotta be more
No.
specific.
No, like
just
receipts.
screenshot it.
Like
No,
screenshot,
receipts. Like
yeah.
somebody had some text message, you like, ooh, girl, you need to look at this.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people do that.
So what's your feelings on that? Do you feel like that should be, you think that's okay? Like, say you send someone a message, right? And you're talking specifically about maybe, it doesn't have to be bad or good about someone, but it's a personal conversation that you're having with an individual. And they're willing to screenshot that message and show someone else. Could be the person, it could be anyone else. What's your feeling on people who do that? Because it does happen. Even if we don't know that it happens, people do it all the time. You know?
Yeah, so we talked about loyalty a little bit earlier, where, you know, I consider a very small group of people
Right.
loyal. So here's the thing. Every single last person has a confidant.
Right.
So whatever is going on, they will talk to their confidant about it because it may be something they have to release. White
Right.
Caucasians will call that counseling more than likely.
Right.
So I'm not more so shocked that a person shares something. The question is this to my best interest?
Right.
So sometimes it could be if somebody's sharing something with you and you mess with them, I'm trying not to curse, but the other person may be so thrown like, what am I supposed to do with this? And if they share with their confidant where it's in a safe space,
Right.
if it's a safe space and you don't have any ill will toward me, I'm cool. We cool, you know,
Right.
no foul, whatever the fuck that saying is. But here's the thing, if you messy,
Right.
and if you are doing things that's against me, I can't fuck with you. So if you talking against me, you showing against me, you not expressing yourself to me, for me, you're not for me. And if I have to question you, what the fuck? Like, if I got to question a person that's in my circle, why you in my circle?
Right.
So as far as narrowing it down, if it's for my best good, my best interest, and this person is going to be safe with my information, and the person they're sharing it with is safe, I'm cool. If you reckless and you messy,
Right.
no, I'm not cool with none of that at all. Nope.
Right. Right. Screenshoters.
I'm the screenshotter. I'm screenshotting that shit. Cause you ain't gonna say you ain't said. Hell no, I keep receipts. Digital receipts, visual. I keep no fuck that. Especially if I feel like you shady, I am getting a record for my own safety. Like, you not gonna go back and say, oh, I said no. Because what
Now,
you said.
What happens? Someone's just talking to you and just the privacy of y'all conversation, and it's not that it was anything that needed to be done. It was just like a private conversation that you had.
Okay,
would you then take a screenshot and send it out to people to create an issue that was never there from the beginning?
No, I'm a Gen X.
Especially when it wasn't nothing that big of a deal. But when you take things out of content, you're not showing the whole transaction of the message. You just show that one little message.
I'm a Gen X. Number one, I don't even like texting like that. We ain't text like that back in the day. We called you on the phone.
Right.
I'm gonna call your ass on the phone. And I ain't finna goddamn involve anybody else when I'm cussing you out.
Absolutely.
I ain't doing that. I first of all, I'm not finna be cussing you out with no text. Cause it don't express how angry I am and how much of a B I put on that bitch when I was cussing your ass out. I need you to understand what's going on. So all that texting, it don't be angry.